Oh my gosh. Happy New Year. 2026, you guys. What in the actual fuck? We made it. And if you're watching this, that means your ass woke up. You have your health, you have your vision, and you have your ears to be able to listen to my voice. But, anyways, I wanted to do this episode. One, to wish everybody a magnificent 2026. And two, just to kind of give a little bit of words of encouragement. I feel like when the years come to an end, so many of us are reflecting, and in return, we might feel a little disappointed or bummed, depending on your circumstances, depending on your life, depending on who you are. Because I think there's so much pressure in like the whole new year, new me, and New Year's resolutions. Let me say that yes, it is very, very important to have goals and dreams. But try not to put so much pressure on yourself or be so hard on yourself if you may not get around to every single thing you wanted to or said that you were going to do. That's okay. The thing about us humans is we are going to fall short. We are going to fall short many, 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 many times. And I know it's only natural and it's only human nature to get upset and get kind of bummed out about that. Rightfully so. That's natural. It's a shitty feeling to feel like you're being unproductive or not accomplished enough. But these are some things that kind of help me, and I'm still working on it because the thing about me is I can give advice, but I don't take my own advice. So all these things that I'm telling you, I try to apply it to my life, but it's interesting how that works. But that is something I am trying to get better at, and applying the things that I try to tell others and to help others to apply that to my life. It's not always easy. It's a work in progress, just like everything else is. But start small. Start small and set more maybe realistic goals and even to-do lists. We want to feel like we're somewhat productive throughout the day, but make like a realistic, smaller like to-do list, and one thing at a time. Cross those little things off, even if it's just going to the grocery store, putting dishes away, or anything, big or small. But physically, write down the list. I would say you can use your phone, but like something to where you can check it off, because there's something about checking it off that feels really good. So start small. Stop being so hard on yourself, and also stop comparing. I know that's something that I am so guilty of, is comparing myself to everybody, whether it's career wise, financially, physically, like comparing myself to others. Now that I am getting so much better at, because too, they're only human as well. The people that we're comparing ourselves to, they're not perfect. We see what they allow us to see, but there's always something deeper behind the scenes. There's always something below the surface. So stop comparing and stop being so hard on yourself. I think there's just so much pressure, and we set so much expectations that when we do fall short, we think it's the end of the world and everything starts over. And no, just try again tomorrow. And try not to feel so down about yourself if things happen to not go according to plan. Life rarely is going to go according to plan, because life is constantly changing. Something is always shifting, something happens. Life is full of unexpected events that are most of the time out of our control. So, what can you control? If you're sick of the way that your life is unfolding and just your day to day just isn't as fulfilling as you want it to be, you are the only person that can make that change, and you have to want it, just like with anything. We can't sit here and feel sorry for ourselves if we are just repeating the same cycles and making the same choices and decisions. Um, Life is going to look different every single day. Like, life is going to look different every single day, and that's okay. Um, and life looks different for each one of us. And I'm just sharing these things because these are things that I think about. Like, I am incredibly hard on myself, and I don't want to be. I don't want to compare anymore. I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to be beating myself up. So I've decided to slow down so that way you can think clearly, you can react clearly, you can choose wisely, slowing down, giving yourself grace, and just being able to exist without so much chaos, so much clutter. Don't end the year on a negative don't end the year on a negative note if you didn't get around to everything that you were supposed to do. Like, we're always looking at everyone else's lives, like they have the better this, they have the better marriage, they have the better home, they have the better career, they're the better parents. Like, we're always critiquing and nitpicking, and it's like, enough of that. What do you want? And two, everyone's lives and ideas of being productive is so different. That goes back to comparing. Like, someone else's day is going to look drastically different than mine. They have different hobbies, they have different routines, they have different lifestyles. Like, that's just the way that it is. Their version of being productive is going to be very different from mine. And I think it's so easy to be like, dang, like they're doing this and they got this done, and I haven't even like taken a shower today. That's okay. Take a fucking shower tomorrow. Get you a little dry shampoo, girl, and but it's okay. Once we stop living other people's lives and start living our own and getting that power back, I promise you, it just makes a world of a difference. And I just want to see people living their best life and whatever that looks like to them, being true to them, being authentic to them, enough with like the pressure and being overwhelmed, feeling like we have to have this, we have to do this. And it's the farthest thing from reality. We are all dealing with so many different things, and give yourself grace with that as well. Some people may look like they have it all together from the outside looking in, but each of us are going through something, and someone always has it worse than we do. That doesn't mean that your feelings are not valid, because your feelings are valid whether it's something so silly and petty. Your feelings matter whenever you're going through whatever upsets you. And I think that's another thing that people do as well, is they kind of dumb themselves down, or their feelings or their emotions, or they think like, well, my problems are so much smaller than this person, or my problems are bigger, so poor me. And it's like, no, like, we are all dealing with something. And even if it is a small issue in my life, it's an issue in my life, and it's affecting me in my life for whatever reason. Just really taking ownership of your life, taking accountability, really reflecting, what kind of life do you want to have? What do you want? What do you like? And start small, start realistic. Who cares what other people say or think? Surround yourself with amazing people, supportive people, people that are also maybe on that same path as you. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like I'm just always questioning myself. Did I do enough? Did I say enough? Am I doing enough for my daughter? Am I doing enough for myself? Am I doing enough for my friends and my family and my partner? We're constantly just in the future, in the past, the what ifs, crazy scenarios, instead of just being present and being like, this is what it is. How are we going to tackle it? How are we going to move forward? I feel like I did ramble a lot in this episode. But fair warning, I did tell you guys that, I don't know. This is it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy here. But also, I'm aware that there was probably a little bit of background noise at some point in the video. And my dog, she was drinking water. She's thirsty. Okay. She's a little thirsty girl. But I'm going to end this video because I am going to be headed out. That's what I have on my pretty, pretty sparkly dress. I've had this dress for a few weeks and I knew that I didn't really have shoes that would like go with it. But I am pretty last minute. And long story short, I never got the shoes. So I'm like, I'm going to wear these ones. Out of the shoes that I have, I feel like these go the best. It's like the white kind of complements the silver rhinestones. And it's cold. Like I didn't want to wear a jacket at all because I don't know, this dress is it's sheer, it's long, it's form fitting, it's just perfect. And also, yes, I do have my Christmas tree still up. I know that some people are like, take that shit down the day after Christmas. But if it was up to me, I would leave this up until the end of time. Like year round, I would have it decorated for Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, whatever. But like the Christmas tree, there's nothing like coming out and seeing it lit up and decorated. And it has that really, really, really pretty red bow. You can't fully see it. But I don't know. I love it. I love how it makes the home feel warm and cozy. And I want to keep it up forever, but I won't. I will take it down. I'm thinking maybe end of January. I know that's like another month, and I'm a little cuckoo for that, but let me have my moment. This is something that brings me joy. And that goes back to me saying, doing whatever the fuck you want to do because I love this tree. I love seeing it. I love how it makes me feel. And even though it's just a little thing, it's my little thing and it brings me happiness. So I encourage you guys to do whatever the hell you want to do as well. Little things, silly things, whatever it is, do it. If it makes you feel good, do it. Thank you again for just watching, listening, following, rating, liking. I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope that 2026 is nothing but an abundance of just happiness and love and success, slowing down, new hobbies, going places, delicious food, just all of the good stuff that this life has to offer. I wish that for every single one of you. And don't let anybody make you feel like anything is out of reach. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not worthy, you're not important, because you are so fucking important. You are a fucking badass motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.